we can get started. Hold on for a sec while while I fix something. All right, that's better. That is better. It's much better. Just apologize for my hair sticking up. Anyway, I am ready to get started with you guys, and I think you are too, so let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, you are the first Spirit Stalker. You are the first one in here tonight. I mean, yeah, technically it is night, but with the sun out, it still feels like it's daytime. Had a big degree drop today. It's like 85 yesterday, and today it was like now today's like 55. Hello, Steve Areno. So we've got you two in right away. I wonder who else will join us tonight. Yes, I mean it should be. Hopefully it ends up being a good stream. Ah, well, I mean it would seem like if she liked it here, then she'd like it here on Saturdays too, and Mondays and Wednesdays. It's just fish. I got company tomorrow. I might catch the tail end. Oh, that Saturday company's always grabs you at the last minute, doesn't it? Well, while you are here, if you've got company tomorrow, might catch the tail end of it. You'll if I can't ask you tomorrow, then I would assume that you'll want me to stream on Monday. Like I'm wondering if you guys if you think I should start making Mondays from 6 to 8 a if we should add that to the streaming schedule now. Yeah, because I don't think I've got anything scheduled for this Monday. Nope. I said I I said yeah, because we be doing Friday and Saturday night this week, and then next week we do all our shows, and then I say and then I and then I'm thinking, the big holiday, Sunday, I said, I bet everybody will be spending Easter with their family, so, so I'm saying, so no reason to go on Sunday, people will be with their families for Easter. Yeah, it would. I was, I was what, there was a question, that I came across last night, and I'm thinking, which one was it? Um, I probably won't get to that, I said, yeah, there is one that, and since Heather is a blonde, she probably would not like this, probably would not like this question I came across. I'd have to tell her. I'd be like, "Remember, I didn't make it. Other people did." You know, I would be I'd be thinking, because it was a question about blondes. Oh, I think one of the I think the question was like, "Name a bird you cook and everything," and I was thinking like, I was thinking, "Well, yeah, you could cook a bird and everything, as long as you don't burn the meatloaf before the bird." He can take over. I remember he's like, "I don't know if you wanna make me a mod and everything." He's like, "I think Shannon, Cheryl, and Heather always like getting me in trouble," or something like that. Steve Areno basically told Heather, if Peter's not there, then Steve Areno's her backup or his backup. Let's face it, Heather's not safe, Heather's not safe in here anymore. She's not safe in here anymore. She's gonna get some she's gonna get something about her meatloaf sooner or later. I just know I need to get my words in order because I stutter so much that I probably repeat myself. So if you miss something that I say, then you'll probably hear it again. Yeah. I said I said she needs to cook 'em she needs to she needs to upload a cooking video, on her page and just be like, "See? Now s now tell." She's like and, making meatloaf and be like, "There it is. I made the meatloaf, and look, it's not burnt. So Steve and Peter, just shut your mouths." I could see her saying something like that. I think we can a I think we can agree that, Heather says she's, 70 years old, but she looks half that age. She looks about half her age. I think one of her friends said it looks like she hasn't aged in 50 years or so. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, nobody. Yeah, nobody yet. We haven't spotted one yet, Steve Areno, but we've only been on for 10 minutes. Hi, Tammy. Yeah, nothing right here, Steve Reno, but in the next hour when everybody gets home from the 5 o'clock work hour, I said, then we'll see. I said the kids would be out from school, but also, well, I don't think anybody would be old enough to, troll that is still at work. But then again, you never know. You never know. Seems like Friday. It seems like It seemed not last Friday, but last Saturday. It was like a troll-a-rama here. I think if I remember correctly, um, if I remember correctly, it was 17 trolls that we had to deal with last week. But hey, that's just 17 extra views. Uh, not e Yeah, yeah. That's another trouble with trolls. They, they d oh, no. Well, I'm not really sure what you mean by "tism." I mean, I may have a what do you exactly mean by "tism"? 'Cause I wanna make sure I'm understanding it right. 'Cause I could understand it, think I understand it, and then say something else and then be like, "That doesn't answer the question." No, no, lovely rat, I'm not autistic. I'm not autistic. I've even gotten tested for autism before. I mean, I guess that's okay, lovely rat, because I thought that I might have had it, um, or at least a slight case of it. But when I went to get tested about 5 years ago, I think they said, "Went to get tested," and they're like, "No, you don't have autism, but you do have repetitive behavior." So basically, when they told us that, we were like, "Oh," we didn't say it, but we thought, "Oh, well, we knew I already had that." Yeah, cheers to you, lovely rat. Yeah, if you want to, lovely rat, stick around, and as soon as our other friends get in here, we will be starting to play a game. If you want to, if you're in a playing mood, um, you are more than welcome to stay and play with us, lovely rat. You too, atmosphere. Lovely should have lurked before typing. Yeah. Oh, redact that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we all have our own. Well, I wouldn't say autistic ways. I'd just say our weird ways. Well, he just said he redacted that, lovely, because he said, "You actually said something cool." Um, so so basically when he said he redacted it, he's taking it back. He said, "You actually said something cool, so you're cool in his books now." So I wouldn't worry, lovely. I wouldn't worry, lovely. But I was wanting to ask Tammy, I said, "What kinda noodles are you making that are very spicy?" Oh, alright, lovely rat. Thanks for stopping by. Always welcome to come back whenever you want to. Alright, I'm not sure who did that. Baltic noodles. Never heard of those kind of noodles. I'm waiting for Chick-fil-A sandwich and fries. Ah, you're ordering out, huh? Well, hey, Shan. I was going to say hello, Shan. Gay fisting it is. Gay fisting's been a thing for you and me for about the past few years. I think I timed them out because they said, "Sykes, you're gay." Yeah, because I thought, yeah, they were all right at first, and then they start turning, trollish. So I think you did the right thing. I think you did the right thing, Tammy. So should we count her as troll number one for tonight? There was times she was acting trollish and times she wasn't acting trollish, or was that a guy? I don't know. I remember that. Yeah, troll one. I Yeah. When I'm not feeling sexy, I tweak my neeps and moan deeply. You know, I had a I remember experiencing something a couple years ago. With there's like I think they said there was like a 13-year-old that came in the stream, and I said, and I remember that, we were talking all nasty and everything, and then I said, I said, almo it almost, I mean, it wasn't because it was a girl, she had made a couple videos, but I remember at one point she was also like, "Can you keep this PG? I'm only 13 here." I said, I don't, it's kind of like when we tell everybody, this is an adult channel. If you're only 13, you may not be comfortable here, but Skylar, she's an exception. She's an exception. Skylar is an exception. Speaking of which, I haven't seen her in a while. Hope she's doing all right. Hey, good evening, Lewis. Good to see you here. Oh, Ratby. I was wondering who that was. No, I'm not driving home right now. Right now, I'm just at the courthouse, just getting some streaming time in since we all moved in that house. The internet's gotten a whole lot weaker. It controls a whole lot of more things, so it's a very weak internet. So I said, so I come out here to the judicial building to get some good streaming time. Think it. I mean, because if I did it at home, it would get knocked off a few times. And of course, we don't want that. I'm airheaded tonight, I may miss. So are you saying you're high tonight, Steve Areno? Well, here's the well, I've been missing in. Yeah, you have I mean, you have been missing in on some. I said I s I said I saw you had blocked, you had hidden a, comment, and I thought for herself, I was like, "Now, Corbo, boy kick, who is that? Who is that? Did someone have a name change?" But now I see it. Yeah, but yeah, you have been missing out on some fun, but at least you're here. Hello, Idar. Well, we have a two-story house, but what the thing is that, they've tried everything, they've tried to fix everything in the house to the internet in the house, and it still acts the same, so we just can't do what we can do. I'm sweating more than a prostitute in church during confession. Mm. Ooh. Yep, that's right, Rat B. I think we can count Hadar as troll number 2. You missed it last night, or you missed it, last week, Hadar. Or no, not Hadar, Rat B, you missed it last week. I think last Saturday night we encountered about 17 of these trolls. Yep, last Saturday night we encountered about 17 trolls. I I just said, I said, "I'm not arguing. That's 17 extra." I usually still do it, but I said, I mean, I'm getting older. I probably don't need to start going to bed so much. How are you doing, Skylar? Is it hard to wake up for appointments? Be back in a little bit. Okay, Lewis. We'll be here when you get back. Fire party in my mouth. Ooh, that's troll number, yep, troll number 3. Sometimes you guys see it faster than I do, and I have to view what the deleted message is, and I'm thinking, well, at least that last one admitted that, he's gonna troll. You admit you're a troll, you're out. I worry about the future in many ways these days, and this stream helps me forget. I'm an English beginner. I came here to learn English. Well, that's what we all speak here, dreams. English. Well, it's off and on, Skylar. It usually depends on what night it is, and it usually and I said I think the weekend. Well, I mean, because kids are off from school on the weekend, so I have a feeling Friday and Saturday nights, or at least Saturday nights, at least, we're gonna get troll attacks. That's what I'm afraid of. Lesson one, dreams is gay fisting. Hey, scratching boomers. Do you? Really? He's gone? Cause I didn't see him go. I see his comment still here. But that's troll number but I say right here, Nate Spencer, troll number 4. It's at 5% and I'm getting it. Oh! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, it's okay. Tammy took care of it. Lucky I want a petty. She wants a petty too. Am I, well, I'm, I guess you could say I'm religious. I am a believer in God, if you mean that by religious, Oliver. No, 4. Yep, number 4 gone. I said, who, I don't, I don't usually meditate a lot. I do have a friend who meditated sometimes, but I don't really talk to them anymore. And, uh, I don't really meditate. Never really tried it. Oh. You'll be all glittery and sparky after that, Skylar. Could you describe your favorite meal at Wendy's? I'm about to go there and could use a recommendation. Um, well, I haven't been there. I haven't been there in a long time, Beefette. I'm not sure. Like Sandcamp says she would have to see the menu. I do not know. If it were Arby's, I know what I'd say. Heck, if you would have said McDonald's, I would have known what to tell you, what you could tell to get. I would have told you to try that new Big Arch burger. Hello, SK79. Oh, a violet. Oh, I could tell you, Shan, you're right. I mean, life, life does suck, assholes. I said I realized that last night. I'd get the beef. Oh, yeah, the beef and cheddar beef. Chick-fil-A is my go-to. I could tear up a Big Mac though. Mm, I was that's what Spirit Stalker said that she was waiting on. She's get waiting on a think she said a chicken sandwich from fish I mean or from Chick-fil-A, something like that. We're twins. If I've still got it from the beginning, see what Spirit Stalker said she said she was gonna get, what she was waiting on. It was Chick-fil-A sandwich and fries. That's what she was waiting for. Chick-fil-A sandwich and fries. I've got 2 different purples cat eyes now with hearts done in the cat's eyes. Oh, Yeah, I figured I was figuring you must have been talking about your nails. I'm not gonna be a Debbie Downer anymore. You've never been a Debbie Downer, Steve Areno, have you? Not from not for me knowing you, you've never been a Debbie Downer. You'd be the coolest, most purtiest goth Wicca chick around, Ed. Or as she said, Edwina. Chick-fil-A is top tier, I must admit, just more scarce here. Well, I'm not going to provide you that, Northwood. I'm not going to provide you, get your own. And why would you even want that? You sick freak. I was just bitching about life sucking. Mhm. It does. Shan, filet mignon, and baked potato. Oh, hey, Atlas. Atlas is here, and he just dropped me a $5 super chat. Thank you, Atlas. Yeah, but we thought that was all a little bit weird. Yeah, because Shan was like, okay, to them. Yeah, that's, yeah, just ignore them now. Hmm, that's sweet of you. Yep, Atlas is the man. Oh, what did I miss? Oh, okay. I feel like that. Ampus, I feel like that's a trap or something. I don't know. It's just that, I mean, well, I worship the Lord. I mean, I don't know if I want to say praise Allah as a Christian, but I said, that's why I try to, knock out any religion or politics in here because I mean those are dividing topics. I'd say it. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye out, Matt. Got my shoes shined real good. Jen is a grilled burger would be good too. Or Shan, a grilled burger would be grilled too. Good too. Well, you just said it technically. It doesn't mean anything. So, okay. Doesn't mean anything. Okay. Um, I guess I can say praise Allah. I mean, of course, I say, I really think Jesus is Lord, but I don't know. I've never heard anybody call him Allah. But anyway, not telling, say it, PPK. I'm just saying I would. Okay. Well, Shan said that it's no trap or anything. No trap or anything. I would always feel like if I say something, then they would try to record it and then make it sound like, oh, this person's praising Allah or something. There's Cher. There's Cher Pencil or Feathers Creature, my sweet friend. Alu Akbar. How can I be in the files? I'm just a youngin'. Never been to the island, so I can't be in the files. A tr Yeah, well, I mean, Lee Leighton, it did feel a little weird. I really did not like that. I really didn't. I've got a Five Guys near me. Now you're talking. Of course I miss Shoe Feathers. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you. How old how old am I, Atlas? I'm 40 years old. Oh yeah, triple X for sure. Well, it's all right, Leighton. I think, or was it? No, no, it wasn't Ampus that we did. I was about to say they're gone, but no, but Ampus is still here. Ampus is, yeah. All right. Always miss you. We all, yeah, we all miss you, Cher. I don't like what's going on. I read that, and gas prices worry me. Never had it, boomers. You've never had Taco Bell? Tammy, have you been missing out? I think I'm the youngest here, to be honest. I'm 26. Yeah, you're the oldest right now, Steve Areno, but wait until Heather gets here. If Heather gets here, then we'll have our oldest person here. Speaking of which, we are missing the 3 pack. We are missing Cheryl and Cheryl, Heather, and Peter. At least, well, I mean, at least, yeah, I mean, hey, if you're the youngest in here, then so be it, Atlas. At least, I mean, that means you've got the most energy in here. Oh, when's the last time I've had Taco Bell? Oh, it wasn't that long ago because I remember that one of our friends, on their meal break, they didn't want any McDonald's food, so they went to Taco Bell and got, us all something and, wanted a Mexican pizza, so I got a Mexican pizza when they came back to McDonald's with it. I think there's like a chalupa or something there. It was very good. Oh, yeah, there is a White Castle, but not here in this small town. I know Feathers Creature. I think we've um yeah, I mean you should have seen it last week, Feathers. We encountered about 17 trolls last week. See how many people we had to time out last week? 17. That we had encountered 17 trolls last week. And I think we've already caught 5 tonight. And we're not even 40 minutes in the stream. That's the crazy thing. Seems like, you just want to get in, wait for people to get in, and then all of a sudden, trolls start come attacking. Oh, 7 so far. We're only 10 away from our all-time record of last week. And anything can happen in the next hour and 20 minutes. Let's Taco Bell has great F beef apparently. Probably the meat is just a spam. I'm loving how we distorts time right now. Yeah, the speaking of the time, we are 40 minutes into the stream, so we probably better start if you guys are ready to start. I think after 40 minutes, everyone who's come in now will be coming in. And if they don't, then they can always, come in after the game starts. Well, yeah, he was I mean, I can understand that, Feathers. He was talking kind of weird anyway. I heard Taco Bell meat is wood pulp and soy. That wouldn't taste good. Used to eat Taco Bell, can't do it anymore, not like it used to be. Well, I also expected that Mexican pizza to be a little bit different, but I mean, I didn't expect it to be different, but it looked good, so I thought, I'll try it. Now, a lot of I've heard I've heard people call, I've heard people call Taco Bell Taco Hell, and I've also heard people call Cracker Barrel Cracker Hell. Yeah, the beef is not that's no burrito with them or a taco with them all the time, so I had no problem. Oh, taco smell. Jack in the yeah, there actually is a place I know that's not here, probably a couple hours away, called Jack in the Box. I'm doing good, Crafty. How are you doing? Yeah, that's probably but that is obviously a name for Taco Bell. Jack in the food. You want some vanilla with that? Okay, I'll give you some. Could take a few minutes though. Just in a minute. Can't diss on Popeyes. I haven't been to Cracker Barrel in a while. Not in a while. It just seems like, it's just not like it used to be. See, I want Popeyes, but Shan will. She's a different story. For me, Popeyes is on the other side of town, which would probably be about a 5-10 minute drive. Honestly, it seems like when it rains, it pours. I really hope things start to pick up for you, love. Oh, you're crazy, John. Why don't you try that? To be honest, I've never had Chick-fil-A or Popeyes. You should, Atlas. It's very, very good. Very, very good. I was going to say that that's what I would say. If somebody told me if someone told you to go jump off a bridge, would you do that too? And I would tell them, well, maybe if I had a parachute. It is delicious, yes, it is. Too bad John Sanders cannot write a message here. Go somewhere else, bully. Neither. You're in between. I'm in between those ages. I have told People have told me that I don't look a day over 25, though. Really? Because I've been no, because I was told that I don't look a day over 25 physical, Phil. You probably look like the guy who's over 60. You're probably trying to lay that on me. But I mean, I've heard different from other people. Yeah, foolish little trolls. These trolls are all I mean, this is like what, number troll number 8? Yeah. Yeah, because Shan hit him. Are you wanting some now, alternate account? Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Lord. I said, yeah, all these trolls, that are coming in and everything, they're interrupting our game time. We haven't even been able to get start yet because of all these trolls. These Buldak noodles are 4,400 spice levels. Oh, that would be that would be hot. See, a lot of people tell me that I don't look like my age. I remember one time, when I just started working, at McDonald's, one of the people said, "How old are you?" And I told him I was 36, and he was like, "Damn, I thought you looked like you were 21 still. You've still got that baby face." And Lewis Hamilton win Japan. I don't know. I don't know. Trolls go some Don't mess up the live stream. Can't deny I do troll sometimes, but there's a time and place for it. Usually my friend's channel to add a little comedy here and there, but not here. Thank you, Atlas. Thank you, Atlas. That's one reason why I expect you. Trolls can't get laid on Friday night or spring break, so they just troll on. That's true. Now, I wondered if we actually got into the game, if they would actually, if they try to interrupt the game, or if they just, wish away. Funny trolls are all right, but when you're mean, I fist. Gay fist, she means. Gay fisting is what she means. Baldak times 2 spice is 10,000. 10,000 spice levels. I don't know if I could take that. I'd have to have a drink by me each I'd have to have a drink by me each time, I took a bite of those if they had 10,000 spices in it. But anyway, we're 50 minutes in. We have about an hour and 10 minutes left. We have not had a chance to start our game yet because of the trolls, but you guys want to start now since we've basically got everyone we need in here, as long as we don't troll any, as long as we don't get taken interrupting by any trolls again. I mean, just watch. We'll be playing, and then some other troll's gonna try to come in and interrupt the game. Dick Rambone gave up his life as a porn star after surrendering his life to Jesus Christ as his personal savior. He's now living his new life under another name somewhere in USA. Oh, that would be a good troll. That could be troll. I can manage one pack, Shan. My farts are going to be flames. Rest in um, rest in peace to Tammy's. Rest in peace to Tammy's pantyhose. You know who's doing the trolling? Oh, oh yes, you told. Oh, you mean who you told me last week is probably doing this? I think I know what you're talking about. If you're thinking who I'm talking about, she just needs to get her butt in here and and try to make with it. Dick Rambone's the most graphic name I know of. Yeah, Jonathan's undies are on fire. Speaking of which, where is he? Where's 1SP? I don't know. I'm not sure. He has not come back for a while. Generally, people that are single and no kids don't look their age. Not against marriage and kids, though. Not gonna lie, I've seen some trolls, a single person with up to 8 to 10 separate channels attack a channel once. It's crazy. I had maybe a channel, that tried to attack me once, and one of my mods, just timed them out, but they kept coming back, and me and that mod were just like, how do they keep coming back? I'm saying, I don't know. I guess they just had so many. I guess they just have so many accounts. I'm gonna get sweet pecs from all this laughing. All right. So are you guys ready to play? I want to see what you guys think about some of these answers. When are we gonna get to a good one? Okay. Well, we're about an hour, so we've wasted about an hour of streaming. If you guys are ready to start playing, so we can at least get half the stream in with playing. Heard you reference that, Shan. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, Brokeback. Not much. Just just chatting with my chatters here right now until we start playing. Hello, Aaron. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, Tammy's ready. What about the rest of you? Are you all ready? I know you and I think Doctor Who can't do Novocaine. I always had a I always thought, Doctor Who might be somebody, and then I said, but all we've been seeing is a profile picture. Don't really see the face. All right. Anyway, or I think he did have one. I miss him. All right. Anyway, here's the next question. Okay, here's the next question. All right, the first question tonight is going to be a six answer question. So, top six answers to this question. Here's the first question for tonight. Question is, name a reason why a person might say, excuse me. Must eradicate this urine in my bladder from my pee hole. Okay, there you go, Atlas. They bump into you. Number two, they bump into you. Okay, there you go. Scratching boomers. Burp. That's the number one answer. Burp. Not fart, but burp. Not to get someone's attention. Yeah, they bump into you. Yes, we did get that one. What else do you think they might say excuse me for? Okay. Um. Okay. There you go. At Okay, there you go, Atlas. I'll give you that. Walk around. Number four. They want you to move. They want you to move so they can get by. Want you to move. Number four. To ask for. Want to ask them a question. If they can. If they want to ask them a question, they're gonna have to do what it says in the survey first. There's one thing that they can do to to ask a question. But of course, in this survey, it was rude, so they had to say, "Excuse me." It's not to ask for the bill at the restaurant. I'll go ahead and tell you that. Then, yeah, how would they want to ask a question? Speak over someone? Okay, there you go, Tammy. They interrupt you. Number five, they interrupt you. That's the way they want to get a message out. They interrupt you. Now all you got to do is just get number three and number six. Nope, it's not that they can't hear what they're saying. Oh, Spirit Stalker, the question is, name a reason why a person might say, excuse me. Shan's extracting pee from her urinary meatus. Silent but deadly at the ball game. Oh, not that they want help. They don't want not in this survey. I mean, they probably do want help if they say excuse me, but not in this survey though. So far we've gotten they burp, they bump into you, they want you to move, and they interrupt you. Still need number 3 and number 6, though. Number 1 was burp, 2 was bump into you, 4 is wants you to move, and 5 is interrupt you. You need 3 and 6. Not to ask for any spare change either. Not exactly to get, no, get your attention's been guessed, and nope, it's not saying a cuss word or a response to something. I mean, you've already interrupted them, so I think they got that part, but they're gonna ask you now, what else can a name a reason why a person might say, "Excuse me." They say there's 2 more things in there to show class before stabbing you. Mm, no, but, to show class before stabbing you, wow. I kinda just look at that as it for a little bit, I'm thinking like, "Wow, that's an interesting answer." But no, it's not to show class before stabbing you, and it's not that you insulted them. Oh, I think a lot of us do this all the time. You accidentally grab their it's my turn to reach over someone like in the library or at the grocery store. 2 guys in monster trucks blocking the street saying, "Excuse me, do y'all have some Grey Poupon?" That'd be asking a question, but it wouldn't be that, and it wouldn't be, library at the grocery store or accidentally grabbing somebody's ass. I've done what I can, Suzuki. Besides, why are you worried about it? What else do you think? Reason why a person might say, "Excuse me." We've tried every Oh, you might turn her on, Steve Areno, if you do accidentally do this. You could do this to a lady. You might do this to a lady, and you might say, "Oh, I'm sorry, miss, I didn't mean to." Well, he's saying, "Oh," because the woman might say, "Ow," and they might be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." You might accidentally what? It's happened before. Are you a triple D cup? No, there's something that they might get in the way. Not elbow them, but you might accidentally, you might hear "ow," and then they might just look down and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I did not mean to." Yeah, step s yeah, Oh, sorry, miss. I did not mean to step on your toes. Number 6. And if Spirit Stalker does need a hint, number 3 is that you were kind of close with number 3, boomers. What I'm not sure if it was boomers or Tammy, but one of you, for number 3, someone's gonna just say, excuse me, but I need to get." Actually, I think Timmy and I'm not sure if are Timmy and Eric 2. I think actually Timmy and Eric are probably actually 2 decent people, Tammy. I think they're okay. "Excuse me, I didn't mean to key your car." No, if someone goes in and says, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I had to get by though, but I did not mean to." They say, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I had to get in front. I did not mean to, I'm sorry that I had to walk in." I've been here before and actually played, I just didn't hear the question. Oh, there you go. That explains it. Hi, Cheryl. If they say, like, if you get if you get in front of somebody, you cut somebody, if I mean, this would be like cutting or something, cutting somebody in line or, walking in front of them. Oh, I just told you the answer. I just told you the answer. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, buds or cutting line. Yeah, there you go. I mean, you walk in front of you, number 3. Oh yeah, you did say that. That's the first question we've done tonight, and that was I said it took maybe 10, 15 minutes to get that question out of the way. I think this one will start being a little bit more easier. Okay, hope you like strings because of this next question. Top 6 answers. Name something that has a string or strings attached. What is something that has a string or strings attached? There you go. Okay, there you go, Cheryl. A violin. Bottom of our bottom of our survey. Bottom of our survey, number 6. Not a light though, or a cello. We had a violin, but not a cello. Relationship is a good one, but they don't list that either. But okay, Scratching Boomer's got the number 1 answer. A yo-yo. That's the number 1 answer. Yo-yo. I didn't see that. What was ew. Let's see. Okay, Atlas and Spirit Stalker got one. A puppet. Yeah, a puppet or a marionette. Number 5. Puppet or marionette. Scratching Boomer says a kite. Kite is number 4. Guitar. Cheryl says guitar. Yep, guitar. Number 2. Just got to get number 3. No, it's not borrowing cash from a bookie or a ceiling fan or a firecracker or a piano. Rude Mark got him timed out. Guitar. We've got guitar. Let's see. It's not a fishing pole, not clothesline, not cello. That was tried. A contract, no. A sympathy tampon carried by a Zoomer wishing to get laid. Interesting. It's not a harp, though, or a piano, or a candle, and we got kite. Uh, kite's, kite is there. That was number 4. Fishing pole, not a fishing pole, though. Tampon should work. I mean, probably should it, Timmy, but, Tim and Eric, but, say, it's not what they got on the survey. Shan better be hugging her dogs. Oh, candle is a good one, but that's not what they're looking for, though. You've gotten all the answers except one of them, number 3, and number 3, string or strings attached. Candle is a good one, but it's not there. It's not a viola or a playphone. It's not a life ring. There you go. You got it. Balloons. Balloons. Number 3 is a balloon. There you go. There you go. There's your 6 answers to what something that has a string or strings attached. Could be just one, could be just more. All right, we got the Peter Pan, uh, or the, someone named Peter, question. I We did that. Did we do that as a quick one last week? I think we did. So that would probably be on the one this week. Do you wanna do that one again, or do you wanna go on to another question that, because next 2 questions are the, someone named Peter and then the, parents, that have, worry about but now is a big, generous problem among, Americans' youth. Do you wanna do those questions, or do you wanna skip to that next one? Because the next one after those 2 is a very easy one. Skip it. Skip them. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and jump to the next question. The easy one. I think you guys will get this one pretty quick. All right. Yep. Tammy says skip, and Spirit Stalker also says skip. All right. That'll help us get up to the more questions. All right. Top 4 answers to this question. And yeah, Steve Areno says skip, so it's decided. The question's getting skipped. This is the question. Top 4 answers to this question. Name something that is supposed to bring you good luck. What is something supposed to bring you good luck? A clover. There you go, Cheryl and Atlas. A 4-leaf clover or a shamrock. Yep, you guys are all getting the number 1 answers. 4-leaf clover, shamrock. That's Cheryl, Atlas, and Tammy. There you go. Hello, Lone Pixel Noter. See, I'm getting now. Let's see. After the 4-leaf clover, I'm getting rabbit's foot from Scratching Boomers, Tammy, Cheryl, and Steve Areno. There you guys go. A rabbit's foot is number 2. Rabbit's foot number 2. And okay, there we go. Cheryl and Atlas got the next one. Horseshoe number 3. And now just one more thing. One more thing. It's not a cross. Oh, but that next answer did it, Spirit Stalker, a penny. Yep, number 4, and Cheryl got it too. There you guys go, penny. Number 4 is a lucky penny. That is supposed to bring you good luck. Okay. Now, if you guys have been watching March Madness and NBA, you'll see that been a lot of people that have done this. You'll see that they've done a lot of this when they've grown up. Okay. Like, here's the question that I mean. All right. Top 5 answers to this question. Name something that professional athletes do when they retire. What do professional athletes do when they retire? Phone call, I'll be back. Okay. All right, we'll be here answering questions when you get back. Okay, uh, Steve Areno, Atlas. There you go. Steve Areno, Atlas. You guys got it. Yeah. Commercial or advertisements, number 2. Commercial advertisements, number 2. Not go on in vaca no, not on go on vacation or invest. We've got the commercials, the advertising, not being sellouts or bad rap cows, or doing interviews, not becoming an announcer or being on talk shows. Okay, there you go, scratching boomers. They go into business. Number 4, they go into business. Don't not exactly work for a gym, but one of these ads could have could have someone you could hire at the you could hire at the gym. Need more on the field though, or in a court. Me too. Oh, sports. There you go. Steve Areno, sportscasting number 1. If you've watched March Madness, you've seen all those old NBA stars from the day. Charles Barkley, Shaq, all of them. Announcing basketball games today. If they train others, they might actually end up being what? Not promoting stuff or making babies as starting family or getting massages or go to the movies. Well, they might have a personal trainer, but if they need a personal trainer, they also need a. If you're training somebody else, then you might be this. And if somebody else is training you, yeah, there'd be a coach. Number 3, a coach. Just need number 5 now. Now you got coach number 5. Seems like a lot of these things, they would, um, seems like a lot, number 5 would be a lot of these things that they've already done. What their answer is, I think it would say, well, wouldn't sportscaster commercial advertisement and coach, or maybe not coaching, wouldn't like sportscasting and commercial advertisement be like sort of like this? Donate to charity. No, they don't donate to charity. Motivational speaker. Um, it could be a it's not actually a motivational speaker, but that's unless you wanna say that they're doing this. I had to refresh, tried to make me watch 3 ads. Sorry, PPK, I'm not as nice as Lewis. It's alright. Get well, remember, this is something that professional athletes do when they retire. This could I mean, Yeah, this could be getting a job, but it would be a poor performance as a job, though. A recruiter? Nope. There's only one thing I could think of. Sorry. Speaking of sorry, where's Heather? I find myself constantly telling her sorry. Good evening, Halfwit. Well, we have commercial ads right here. We have commercial ads. We've got sportscasting, commercial advertisement, coaching, and going into business. They don't no, they wouldn't take up any sport, probably unless they're sportscasting it. Sportscasting it, I don't think so. Oh, Atlas, the question is, name something that professional athletes do when they retire. Oh, no, not a piece of double mortar. Yeah, something they do when they retire. How are you this evening, Halfwit? Not really a brand or a label. They could I don't think they're really no. I mean, a lot of these things could go into this one, but I don't know if it's just gonna I'm not sure how they want it, what answers would be acceptable to it. But it wouldn't be cheating on your spouse or resting. Yeah, we've gotten coached. They will coach when they retire. Wouldn't be blowing their money or going to every ICP concert, but that would blow their money. But when you did say, um, I mean, if they go to an ICP concert, they're in the wrong place and everything. W- Why? Because they should not be down there watching people perform. They should be where they're the ones that should be on. What would it be? Let's see. Tiger Woods got a DUI today. No, they're not Bill Cosby, and they're not buying a yellow pudding pop. Well, this is something they do when they retire. Perfect timing, Spirit Stalker. Not a dream house, or not finding a different job. No, I just remember about 15 years ago when Tiger was caught cheating on his wife. He got caught, so he decided to apologize for cheating. Yeah, you're only sorry because you got caught, Tiger. Oh, hey, Heather. Vacation, private island. Not exactly. Putting on weight, go back to school. He did. I think he crashed on pills. He got another today. Well, they might change yeah, they would change their career, but they also might go in, but if they're the one on stage, then they would be doing the what? If they're I'm saying at an ICP concert, they should not be, they should not be standing down in the crowds while watching, maybe they should be up up there on maybe they should be up there on stage. If they would, they'd be doing this what? Tiger never heard of Uber. It's not like he could never not get one. Okay, I can give you that one, Spirit Stalker. Number 5 is performing. Performing. So I guess like singing, yeah. Number 5 is performing. I said maybe they should be up on stage performing, and yep, performing, and as you can tell, it is starting to get a little dark out here, so it's gonna be hard to read in the dark, so I'm gonna switch on my lights. Okay. But yep, there's your answers right there. And now here's the next question. Next question. We got the top 6 answers to this question. Question is, name something specific a kid does when he or she throws a temper tantrum. This will be interesting to see what you guys say. Yeah, there you go. R2, War Machine, and Tammy. And Atlas, Scratchy Boomers. They scream. Yeah, they scream. That's the number one answer. They scream. Halfwit and Tammy say cry. Yeah, they cry. Number 4, they cry. There you go. There you go, War Machine. Number 2, they kick. They kick. Number 2, they kick things. Number 2. Well, he's not banging his head on the on our. He's not banging his head on the floor, but he's really, doing something on the floor though. We got the cry part. No, he's not throwing stuff, but there you go, Tammy. He stumps his feet. Number 3, he or she will stomp their feet. Just got to get 5 and 6 now. This goes viral. Nope, not goes viral. Or cry or pout. Not even break things. That's really surprising. Wave their arms. Fake cry. No. Kick. Bite. Come back, Shan. Come back, Doctor Who. Right on the wall with crowns. Mommy sucks. No, they wouldn't do that, but that's pretty good. Run away. Not run away or swing your fist. Or act like a fool. Or become aggressive. They're not banging on the chest. They are banging on something. Spirit Stalker was close. I mean, she had the right place, but she didn't have the right thing that the child was doing it with. Still kind of dark, and I still hear birds chirping. Pee and head spins around. Nope, not that. He doesn't cuss or spit or curse. Tiger Woods got locked up. Ooh, Mendo, he did. Wow. Shows Tiger. Doesn't say dirty words or go on a hunger strike or pray, but they do something, though. They do a couple other things. One's not, one can hurt you, one can't. Well, actually, they both can hurt you, I guess. Realizes they are wrong and apologize. Nope. Nope. This is something that a kid does. And this is since when he or she throws a tantrum. No, he doesn't hit his parents or throw things, but he might hit something, but it wouldn't be a person though. It would be something else he might hit. Question, Mendo, is name something specific a kid does when he or she throws a temper tantrum. Not call 911 or or tear stuff or tear the wall. Sets the curtains on fire. They don't hit themselves. Evening, Matt. I'm back in the stream. Hello, Lewis. Welcome back. There you go. There you go, Tammy. He pounds the floor. He or she will pound the floor. Number 5. Pound the floor. Number 5. Golfers an even worse rep. Probably so. Let's see. Now we got pounds the floor. See if we can get number 6. It's not yelling or stomping. Well, we got stomp already, but it's not turn on the record player and crank the volume or shoplift at the cashier line. Yeah, we got pounds the floor, but it's not yell though. Something else that a child might do, when they what we got, so far, Steve Reno, you've got scream number 1, screams, number 2, kicks, number 3, stomps feet, number 4, cries, and number 5, pounds floor. You just need number 6. Throws Rubik's Cube through the window. It's not that. It's not throws Rubik's Cube through the window, and it's not hits. He's stopped the abusive stuff. Now he's just doing something else. I think they say they can I think they s no, they're not. So, they won't hit or kick, um, anymore, because, I mean, now that we've got that, they'll, um, they'll do something else. But they're only hurting their self when they do it. It wouldn't be hit so nobody's hitting anybody, nobody's biting anybody. Peace to show dominance. Well, if they want to use swear words, they need to think there you go, Tammy, they hold their breath, number 6, they hold their breath. That's what the 6 things a child does, and I think we can say, that this is when he or she throws a tantrum. Now if we've now if we've got kids, I believe we all have gone through we've all gone through with their tantrum stage. Oh, let's see how you do with this one. Well, there's Shan. There's Shan back. Where'd she go? We all miss not just you, but we got them. Now, we got the next question. Top 4 answers to this question. Name an occupation associated with books. There you go, War Machine. And Mendo and Peter, a librarian. That's the number one. And Timmy, librarian. That's the number one answer. There was a long time when you're stoned, Chan. Actually, not a bookstore, not a pastor or a lawyer. Oh, uh, but not bookbinder. But I do see Spirit Stalker and War Machine both have the same answer. The correct answer. One of them, number 3, a teacher. Number 3, a teacher. Well, Scratchy Boomers came in with math teacher, but yeah, teacher. It's not principal or professor or a high Shane camp or a pupil at school. Okay, Spirit Stalker got one. Author, an author or a writer. Number 2. Really? You have talked to Haggis today? Haggis came in a couple times before, so he's real so he's still awesome. He's still awesome. A person who like well yeah, a person who well they're associated with books, so they can't. Right now, he's probably sleeping. As we, yeah, probably so. Not a scientist or an illustrator, but you're or we got author and writer. I'm so rude. I'm not even paying attention to the host. A book burning church? Nope. Not a bookstore owner or a journalist, but you guys are getting, are, you're on the right track, you're on the right track of, talking about people, with books. Haggis told me that his butthole hurt because he's been sitting in a wheelchair all day long yesterday. Hmm, that probably was not pleasant for him. It's not a reader. Haven't witnessed you two in here at the same time, Shan. I was hooked on phonics. Holy. Not coin collector or Karl Marx. He came around here maybe about a month ago or two. Editor, bookie. Now, what you guys are looking for is somebody that associated with the book. Oh, philosopher. It's not philosopher, but it does start with a P. Yeah, his butt hurt today. I'm sure after sitting there, having to sit there in a wheelchair all yesterday. Hey, fart smellers, Jonathan. Jonathan is here, and just as Jonathan is here, Mendo got the last answer. A publisher. A publisher. Number 4 is a publisher. Well, we just finished one question, Jonathan, but we haven't left you out yet. Hold on. No, we did these. Okay. Here we go. Okay, here's a good one. Here's a good one. We'll start Jonathan out with a. I'll give you this next one. I'll give you guys. Well, Jonathan can start the questions with a short one. First of all, we have the top 4 answers to this question, and the question is: name something you wish you had one of for each person in your home. First 30 should have been here, John. The first 30 minutes we had like maybe 7 trolls. Peter says, "What, Jonathan? What do you do with your cock when you have to defrost the freezer?" That's a good question. Spirit Stalker says the bedroom. Surprisingly, bedroom's not on the survey. But Jonathan's is TV. TV number 3 is TV. Crack the steam up to full nasty. It's not a muzzle, but scratching boomers did get one. A car. Car number 2 is a car. Not a gun, but Jonathan and Atlas and Halfwit got it. So uh there you go. Anybody else say it? Nope. There you go. There you go, boys. Jonathan, Atlas, and Halfwit. And Jonathan, Atlas, and Halfwit. There you go, boys. Bathroom is the number 1 answer. And Steve Arena on Scratchy Boomers coming with the last answer, a telephone. Number 4 is a telephone, and there you go. You've just got all of them. That's something you wish you had for one of for each person in the house. My question is, and the kids will be out demanding change. The pressure has built up again. Got a headache. Be right back. Need painkillers. show those popos tomorrow, Blue. Oh, yeah. That's right. Oh, okay. You'll catch up. All right. All right. Anyway, here's the next question. We got the next question. Top 5 answers to this question. Question is, name something you should do if you begin receiving obscene phone calls. There you go, Jonathan. You just hang up the phone. That's the number one answer. Hang up the phone. Yeah, Scratching Boomer's got number one as well. Spirit Stalker says to call the police. Jonathan says that too. Scratching Boomer says that. And there you go. There you go. You three call the police is number two. No, don't block the number. But what Jonathan says, change the number. Change the number four. Oh, War Machine got the number one answer too. Hang up. So you've got hangs up, call police, and change number already. Let's see if you can get the other two. It wouldn't be blocking or giving them death threats. Not pull out your pen and write them an angry letter. Not block them or cuss them. That would be good. Scream or blow. Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go, War Machine. Whistle in the phone. Whistle in the phone. That's number three. Start playing the bagpipes in the phone. Yeah, if you're Heather. Get caller ID. I think this was 1991, so I think this was before caller ID was a thing. Not Rick roll them. We gotta be jerking it. Scream in the caller's ear. We've got that. Goutless. Yell loud into the receiver. Nope, not goutless or yell loud into the receiver or turn the phone off. Not tell mom. Your typing accent is gay, Mousa. Ooh, burn, Mousa. Burn. Enjoy it. Scream. Shan, can I come over and play Tinker Toys with you? Peter wants to know. Not fart at the handpiece. We forgot to do a troll count tonight. I think we had maybe 8. It, did Mousa make number 8? Ask for a job open? Can't do that either. Or you don't do that either. You could do that, but not on the server though. It would seem like if you're going to do this and everything, you would have to do number 5 anyway to get number 4 done. Tell them your wife was great last night. Nobody messes with Matthew. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Welcome back, Tammy. Hope you found some painkillers. I just call them banchoed. Oh, sounds like you're talking about those Indian scammers, Mendo. Sounds like you're talking about them. I hope that troll doesn't steal me Dick Rambone idea. Answer with a crazy face. I did, man. Thanks. Oh, anytime, sis. Anytime. Call the Oh, wait. I almost gave you the answer. You've got the first part, but who are you calling though? Sing the song I Don't Look Good Naked Anymore to them. Trolls just can't hang and play the game. I invite them to, but they just. Oh, question, Tammy, is name something you should do if you begin receiving obscene phone calls. You wouldn't want to report them to internet police. I'm not sure if that would really help. Um, um, no, it's not. It's not block them. Ring your phone provider. Okay, okay. I'll give you that half wit for number five, which is call the phone company. Call the phone company and tell them. And I think you would have to call the phone company to get your number changed anyway. We were now think the other night we were asking something about 100 men on what women think may be unmanly for men. Now we've got something like this. Okay, here we go. Top 6 answers to this question. Question is, we ask 100 women, name something that most men think it is unmanly to be afraid of. So I'm expecting 4 new ghost hunting toys coming. Oh yeah, Jonathan, they would be afraid of the dark. They would think it'd be unmanly to be afraid of the dark. Number 2. And Jonathan and Halfwit and Tammy all get the same answer. Spiders. Yep, bugs or spiders. Number 3. Here comes Peter North with an answer. Spiders. Spiders. Or no, wait, I'm sorry. Snake. We got spiders. I meant to say snake. Peter answers North is a snake, and snakes are number 4. But not any ghost. Not dying or clown or feelings. Not other men's penises or pegging. Not the man in the closet. Oh, boogeyman. Nope, not them. Heights. Nope, no loop. Okay, there you go. Jonathan, you said mouse. There you go. Mice is the number one answer. Mice. Mice, number one. Just got to get 5 and 6 now. Roaches. We've got that one. Not your wife. Not baby oil. Not water. All right, Jonathan. Wasp. Yeah, there you go. Steve Reno said it too. Mice. Rat. We got mice. Oh, nice, Jonathan. Can't wait to see him. Italians. Nope. Communication. Nope. A brawl. Nope. Cheryl, get in here. She was in here. Shen's Bungho. Nope. Another man taking his woman. Nope. Did someone say something about a snake? Snakes. Yeah, we did. Peter said something about a snake. Yeah, snake was number 4. And but it wouldn't be another woman taking your woman, but oh, not Jews. Cheryl's Italian and calls me out about that. Jews is a guess. They wouldn't think it's unmanly to be afraid of Jews, I don't think. But mice, yes. Everyone's scared of Italians. They wouldn't be afraid of hard anal or dogs or hard Lana. pegging. Pegging's just being guess, Mendo. It's, not it's not changing a baby's diapers either. There was some answers there in one of those things, but, in that last but this one, seems like a repeating question, but there's different choices in here too. Number 5 and 6 are different choices than the last one. Hello, Mars is cool. It's not babies or Iran's hypersonic missile. Yeah, we did get the dark, number 2. Dead cat. No, it's not dead animals. Not dead cats or dead dogs or any kind of dead animals. Now the animals are alive. ICBMs? Nope. They're not afraid of love. And they're not afraid of dying either. Mars, if you need the question is, we ask 100 women, name something that most men think it is unmanly to be afraid of. This is what the women say. How's your hammer hanging in? Do you have a freezer? A lady president? Nope. My power went out last time. LOL. Oh, that explains what happened last time. Let's see. They're not afraid of ducks or cook or jealousy or vaginas or chickens. Clean? Nope. Not afraid of cleaning. Not any other people. And they're not afraid of fajitas either. No, not cross dressing. Is there anyone who wears dentures present? My power was knocked out by the ghost the other night. Aaron's tatas. Speaking of which, where is Aaron? Oh, I'll be right back. It's not unmanly be afraid of getting sick or other men. I don't get dentures. Or I don't got dentures. Well, I don't have any either. Not being touched by a woman, it doesn't involve anybody or any animal, the last 2. Last 2 doesn't involve any animals or any people. It's not heights or the size of their penis or no gum. Jan, I'm currently wearing a condom. Does that count? It's not going bald that scares them. I'm wearing dentures, Jonathan says. It wouldn't be getting old. What would a lot of it's not depth. I mean, number 5, I can see why they would think it would be unmanly and everything, because men just don't seem like they're supposed to. Even though we all do it once in a while. Let's see. Dep not Dep or escalators or pit bulls. We're not a no dogs. No dogs in this survey. Hard work. Yeah, there you go, Peter. Crying. Number 5, crying. They think it's unmanly to cry. Number 5. We all do once in a while. Going south with the mouth. Not baking a cake or sit while peeing or scary movies. But number 6. Now number 6, they'll think, oh, it's so, you know, this is I'd say in this situation, the guy would probably be comforting the girl in this. Unless or the girl could be comforting the guy, depending on who's more afraid of this. Personally, I enjoy these. You have a new scum is the leg crossing champ. Really? Emotions? Well, we did get the emotions, the crying thing. Now, I'm curious, Jonathan, you know how when you see something cute like a puppy, you bite down on your teeth really hard? Well, what do you use when you see something really cute and you don't have dentures in? It's not horror movies or in them, but this could be in horror movies though too. Well, actually, it could be in any movie, just depending on it. I asked because I was just loving on my dog and I was biting down as I do when I squeeze his cute ass. Shan, my dog's not affectionate. He's not an affectionate dog. You try to kiss him and he'll bite you. Try to hug him and he'll growl at you. I, bite down on your lip. It's not monsters or guns. I bit my upper lip when I flirt. Can't Don't forget to express your dog's sinuses. Not hunting. It's not hunting they're afraid of. Not talking to women. Shan, do you have diarrhea like your dog? Like your dogs? Peter asked. So I hear. I mean, and this could be something to be afraid of because you hear some loud sounds when you do this too. Or when this happens, you do hear loud sounds. I'm pointing up to see where you hear sounds from. What's what's going on when you hear sounds from the uh oh, hello after school love? It wouldn't be snore, guns, or banging. You would hear it, but you'd probably hear it from the. I'm probably just one. Nope, not fart. This is something coming up, and this is something coming up, and it's just going down. It's coming. It can go down easy. It can go down hard. Janice Peters' default gal to insult. To insult, I mean. No, it's not premature ejaculation, and it's not when. What is something else besides what else besides wind that can come up, then go down? Sometimes it comes down hard, sometimes it comes down easy. Yeah, or yeah, and then rain could get and if rain gets and if rain gets a little stronger, it could develop into a what? The rain could develop into a what? Yeah, a storm. A storm. Number 6 is storms. There you go. You got it. We've made the 2-hour mark, but there is let's see how you do with this next question. There is a 5 and a 4, but I'm not sure if we can get through all of them. The 4s may be easy, the 5s may not be, but let's just see how we do with this question. This might be the last question, I don't know. Top 5 answers to this question. Name an appliance that needs time to warm up. What's an appliance that needs time to warm up? Okay, there you go, Peter and Cheryl. The stove or the oven, that's the number 1 answer. Iron, you gotta be specific. You gotta be specific, Spirit Stalker and Cheryl, which kind of iron? Not the dryer or the coffee machine. or the coffee maker. There you go, Tammy. A toaster. Toaster. Number four is a toaster. Molkajate. A hair straightener would have been better. Okay. I'll give you that after school, love. A curling or curling iron because you kind of curl your hair sometimes. So yeah, curling iron is yeah, and like Cheryl said, curling iron number three. And also we also have now I just saw it, clothes iron by Cheryl, number two. Number two. Just need one more. One more. It's not a grill or a smoker or a TV or a fire. Peter doesn't be weird. Not Steve's flashlight or a heater or a radiators. A heated toilet seat? Nope. Not a hot water heater. This does need time to warm up though. If you can get these, we could probably get the two fours real quick. David Hasselhoff blow-off doll. No, not a Japanese robot toilet. Clothes dryer. Not clothes dryer or crackpot. Grill's been tried. It's not grill. Mm, is it Asian? It's a it's a regular thing. It's a regular thing. It's not a frying pan, but you're close to it, Tammy. You're close. Not a portable shitter or a car. Next next hottest thing to a frying pan would be a what? Not a coffee maker or a saucepan. Yeah, it's an appliance, but what kind of appliance would it be? It's not a griddle. I got mad respect for the Hoff. Well, it's also well, no, this is also another kind of it's also another kind of maybe I should go ahead and tell you it's another kind of with clothes iron and curling iron, you're not done with the irons. There's one more answer that is an iron. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Hello, Decay. Branding iron, cast iron. No, you got to be specific. Think 90s. Yeah, think 90s. Popcorn machine? No. I'd rather not think about the 90s. Should I give you guys a hint for this one? Hello, Kenneth. Yes. Okay. Your hint would be that you can make breakfast with this, but you need it sometimes. It's an iron, but you can make breakfast with it. What kind of iron might be able to make breakfast with? We've got the curling iron and the clothes iron, but what kind of iron could you make breakfast with? It would be called a what? Yeah, a waffle iron. Number five is a waffle iron. I have a feeling that it is getting late, but I think we can get through really quick. I think we can get. Sorry, I guess I did. Okay. Okay, now we got two four answer ones to give, and I think they'll be pretty quick that we could get these done. So, two more questions. All right. First question, top four answers to this question. Name a reason a husband might bring home a bottle of champagne. What's a reason a husband might bring a bottle of champagne? No, it's not that they're depressed, but there you go, Jonathan. Their anniversary. That's the number one answer. Anniversary. Not just to drink it, not a propose, but a promotion. Yes. Promotion number two. Not a divorce finalized or celebrating for his birthday. Yep, there you go. His birthday, number four. Now just need number three. His promotion also came with a what? Oh, um, Question is, Cheryl, name a reason a husband might bring home a bottle of champagne, celebrating the meatloaf wasn't burned. For your wife's boyfriend. No, not for your wife's boyfriend or graduation. Not that he's an alcoholic. There you go. After school, a raise. You hit 1.59K. Good job, Lewis. Good job. And yeah, that's after school love got it. That's the three answers or four answers. And this last four answer one will be a breeze. So we'll do that one real quick. All right, last question for tonight. Top four answers to this question. Name a bird you cook. Name a bird you cook. Name a bird you cook. Steve loves meatloaf, and Mr. North always talking about Heather's meatloaf. There you go, Cheryl. A turkey. That's the number one answer. Tammy says a chicken, and or Tammy and Mendo and Spirit Stalker all say, and Cheryl all say chicken. There you go. Chicken number two. A duck. There you go. A duck. Mendo. A duck is number four. A duck. And it's not quail. Oh, Tammy got it. A pheasant. Pheasant number four. Pheasant. There you go. Those are the birds you cook. And now, like I said, those were two last questions. It's 8:15. I need to go ahead and get off here and go back and go home and get ready for work. But let's meet here again tomorrow, same time, same time, 6 o'clock, same place, and we'll have some more fun. So hope to see you guys tomorrow. Pheasant's some kind of bird. I didn't understand it either. But until then, everybody, I can't wait to watch the replay and find out what th happened here. Have a good night at work, Matt. See y'all tomorrow. Thank you, sis. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yes, Shan is one of the rulers in here. Laters, everyone. All right, bye. All right, yeah. Hope to see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock to 8 Central Time. So until then, much love. And until next time, everybody, peace.